Whoa, it says I'm live. Hello, everybody. How you doing? All right. I'm like totally new to this YouTube thing. It says I'm live. I don't see where I can. Oh, okay, there you go. Ah, yeah. All right. For those of you who don't know me, Arlene, aka Gypsy. And I did want to share a few things today. Number one, thank you for all those who are supporting me and the few subscribers I have. I'm really wanting to up my subscription. So please, if you can help me out just a little bit, I'm looking for things that I can offer you. One of the things that I can offer you is some healing sessions, some breathing sessions. I just did a session this morning with a gal. So, anyways, kind of get stuck here talking. But, anyways, I've been on a healing journey myself, and it's these breathing sessions that have really helped me on so many levels. But one of the things I did want to share today was last time I was on, I shared about some kombucha. I showed how I brew my own, and I actually showed what the scobies look like. I had them in a different jar, and I'm now going. And then I transferred them. I got a different size jar, a larger one, which I had a bigger one before, but after I moved and stuff, it broke. So I now have this one, and I went from a round jar to a kind of a squarish jar. And I just wanted to show you how funny it is that the SCOBY will change sizes or shape. So this one here now, and yes, my hands are clean. So this one here now has changed the shape. It looks funny, but that's just how it looks. Um, SCOBY's kind of the brown that you see is just from the tea, because I use black organic tea. You see how it's changed shape from the round to the square of the jar. So anyways, I just wanted to show you that. And what do I do with my kombucha? That's a good question. Number one, like this morning, what I did was made, I took, so in here, you probably can't see it, but there is a SCOBY in there, floating in there. I've added juice. I added some of the original tea. So you have to add a little bit of the tea and a SCOBY, a live SCOBY, and you let it sit. Now that it's in this jar, I seal it. When it's not in these jars, I have like it's just it's actually a veggie bag is what it is, a cloth veggie bag. So, because it needs air when it's brewing. But then once it goes into this second fermentation, and I add the juice, a little bit of the tea, a SCOBY, and then top it up with some water. I'll let it sit in here for, you can kind of see it right there. I'll let it sit in here for a few days, and when there, then it's ready. And the way you buy it at the store, how it has that fizz moment, that's exactly what will happen is yours will also get the fizz. And what else do I do with it? Well, yesterday I made this power juice, power drink. It has fizz. And what else do I do with it? Well, yesterday I made this power juice, power drink. It has baby kale, spinach, arugula, some organic carrots, and everything else is organic too. Some blueberries, strawberries, mango, a little bit of watermelon, and then of course the kombucha. So this is like a major power drink right here. Tons of good stuff, probiotics, etc. Very, very good. Man, delicious on so many levels. So anyways, just wanted to share that real quickly with you. Um, so that's one of the things that I do. And also with my breathing technique. I shared a little bit of that last time. The breathing technique is basically your diaphragmatic breath work or full count breath work, etc. But basically you want to, when you breathe in, you want to allow your belly to expand. It allows your diaphragm to drop. It allows your lungs to open up, absorb more oxygen, etc. And then if you can take it in, and the 4 count is amazing because it keeps you on pace, and or you can choose an affirmation or an I am, okay, affirmation. An intention is what I meant. Set an intention. I am healthy, I am strong, I am this, whatever. And as you are breathing in, I am healthy. Hold it. I am healthy. Exhale. I am healthy. As you're exhaling, hold it. I am healthy. Inhale as you say, I am healthy, or count 1, 2, 3, 4. So doing that 4 count breath is so amazing for your health and so amazing for everything, especially right now. Everybody's stressed out, everybody's anxious, etc. It'll calm your anxiousness down. It has done wonders for myself. I used to suffer from anxiety so bad, I ended up in the hospital twice about 3 years ago, thinking I was having a heart attack, but no, that's not what it was. It was actually, I was having an anxiety attack and didn't even realize it until the second time around when it happened. Then I was like, oh Lord, here it comes again. So now it's like when I start to feel anything at all, which rarely happens, I just stop for a moment and do a little breath work. It really works. So, but anyways, a lot of this breath work that I do is not just that. That's just the surface. So there's so much more involved. There's a little bit of movement. And basically what we're doing is we're bringing the energy from below up and out. We're allowing it to expand. So that's kind of, that's what it is. And I would love to share it with you. Right now I'm offering for 3 people, 3 free sessions if anybody's interested. Sessions take about half an hour, that's all it is. Half an hour to 40 minutes the first time, because you need to do a little explanation, etc. But I would love to work with you. I'd love to help you out. So anyways, I shared yesterday, popped up a little video about bus update, what I'm doing. And I've finished all one side, passenger side, not the whole thing, but most of it. I am doing this by myself, and that's okay. I'm learning a lot as I'm going along. Stuff I never thought I would ever learn, but that's okay. It's my bus. It's going to be my home. And I had removed all the windows last week, but then we had so much rain. It just kept, every time I'd go out there and try to work on something, the rain kept coming. I did what I could inside, so thank God I don't have any leaks inside, just those 2 little minor ones on the side, which I'm almost sure I know exactly what it is, so that's okay. Anyways, so I took care of the windows. I fixed the clips on the 2 windows that had a broken clip. They are now working. They go up and down. Yes, I'm so happy about that, because that's exactly what the whole thing was. I want to be able to open those windows. And then while I had them out, I went ahead and painted them. And then I went ahead and sanded anything on the side. There was very little rust. Really, the only place that there was any kind of rust at all was up in the corner where that little small strange light thing is. I'm not sure what it is. I think it's a blinker light, actually, is what I'm thinking they are, but I don't know yet. Anyways, so I took those apart, cleaned everything, sanded it, and took the cut brush to it, and then painted the whole side. There was a couple other little small minor areas that there was a little bit of rust here and there, but not much. I'm really blessed on that and thankful for that. So I just went ahead and primed it all with Rust-Oleum paint. It's just a white, flat Rust-Oleum, nothing fancy. Later on, I go, so forth. Today, this evening, once it cools down a little, because this morning I had some other stuff I was taking care of, but I've got the driver's side, the windows are out. I've got it ready to go out there and clean off the side, etc., clean it up, and then that way it'll be ready to paint in the next day or 2, depending on how everything goes this evening. I might go ahead and start painting it tonight. Just depends. The heat is crazy right now, so that's okay. You know, no rain, so that's a good thing. Anyway, so that's kind of where I'm at. I'm not able to start my bus just yet. It drives, I know that, I drove it. But the problem is the battery, for some reason, gets drained. I'm not sure why, not anything. I don't even know what the heck's going on there. So if anybody has any ideas, please share it with me. I did have a mechanic come out way in the beginning when I first got the bus, and he told me to call him when I'm ready, but I'm waiting on some finances. So anyways, he suggested possibly it could be a glow plug, could be a sensor, whatever. We're going to look at that. The girl that I bought from said she suspected maybe a wiring issue, but he didn't think so. So all the wires are exposed nevertheless, but I have a funny feeling that she tried to disconnect the alarm system because the little box that should be there is no longer there. And I do remember a short conversation that we had was I had said, does the back door open? And she said, yeah, but then the alarm will go off. And I said, oh. And then she said, it's kind of hard to turn it off. So I was like, okay. And it was pouring down rain that day. And I said, well, let's just go ahead and just call it a day, right? So I'm thinking that's, why she's thinking a wiring issue, but that's okay. We shall figure it out. So any schoolies out there that know anything about how I can disconnect this alarm system, I know exactly where it's at under the bus. But a few people have said, can't remove it because then the bus won't start, but that just doesn't seem possible. I see a lot of people building houses in them and they don't seem to have a problem. So there's got to be a way to disconnect everything. But if I have some answers, then the mechanic and I can kind of work out the details, etc. So if anybody can please share this with me, so this way we can get it done. It's a 94 Vandura 3500. 94 GMC 3500 Vandura. It's a Wayne's body, so I just need those little bit of suggestions of some kind. So, okay, so nobody's here. I'm hoping one day everybody shows up and we can have a conversation. You can ask me some questions. I can ask you some questions. We can talk, etc. And right now, the only thing really I have to offer are some healing sessions, that kind of thing. But eventually, I'm learning how to do stuff here. I just figured out how to do some editing. I'm still not good at it. My phone is an Android, so I do some recordings with it and then try to upload it and then try to deal with it that way. My phone does not offer that fast speed mode. I wish, but that's okay. That's my goal, is to get something better. So in the meantime, I'm just going to keep sharing what I got and go from there. So thank you very much. I look forward to one day having a conversation with some folks here and learning more from you, just like you're learning from me. So thank you. Have a good day. Enjoy your Sunday. Bye.